You some Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all the good things from you, especially back to me. Welcome back to the real show. It is a very good day to be alive and be here. I'm blessed that we are joined by our good friend, the owner, one of the owners, the fabulous, regionally famous Freddie. How you doing, sir?
Hello.
What's going on? I'm
I
also.
got that from Jacob Fatu.
He doesn't stop, man.
Hello.
He doesn't stop.
Raw came to town last week. I texted him. I'm like, hey, let's get dinner. He goes, Oos, I'm not there. I'm like, oh no, goodbye.
He'd be like that. I was hitting him up too, man. He responded to you before me, dude.
I noticed a trend with almost everyone in our lives where this is true.
This feels right. And that's okay. We also got the Vice lunatic himself, Kevin Hoover. How you doing? How you feeling, good sir?
Good, man. Ready to roll. It's show week, just about, and so we all ride high, getting ready, getting set, keeping busy, and we're rolling into it. Like, we got a lot of work to do, and I'm raring to go. How about you guys?
Okay, I mean, just chat GPT your answer. Like what that was. I mean, yes, it is.
GPT is your usual answer, Fred.
In fact, we are here. This is the one. We're going to have a very good one this upcoming week. So we're excited about that. It's not just going to be a thing. It's going to be a beautiful thing as the historic El Rey Theater this upcoming Saturday night is going to host 7 of the most banger pro wrestling matches you have ever seen. Drop the entire card today. We do have that to share with you out there in the world of the internet. But first, excited to tell you guys about Velocity Clinical Research. Welcome, new partner of Duke City Championship Wrestling and NWA New Mexico. If you're not familiar with Velocity, what they do is they're here in Albuquerque. The holidays are coming up. Everyone's kind of in a situation financially. It's 1 in 8 Americans on SNAP benefits. But as you guys are aware, Velocity is an opportunity for you to get out and through enrollment, get a way to supplement your income and help identify medicines for the future. So check out Velocity Clinical Research. We'll have a lot of advertising for they at the next endeavor, which is this upcoming Saturday, November the 15th at the historic El Rey Theater.
Speaking of which, you just mentioned that the card has been dropped, but before we get to the card, we're playing a little catch up on talking about the big hard reset on that. And let's just go and dig into that first match on this episode. This is episode 14. We see a couple of debuts on this episode. Jaden Money Monroe was set to face Tommy Two Scoops, and Jaden decided, you know what, I want to have a day off. I brought a friend, the Vainilla Gorilla.
Yeah, this was stupid.
That's what happens, man. He didn't get paid that day because he didn't wrestle. What can I say?
So you guys went straight to the start of the match, but what you missed was Jaden Monroe and by the way, I thought ugly haircuts were only for kids now, but Jaden Monroe is a full-on adult, is going to have one too, so that's good. But yeah, he went out there and told the entire world how not that he couldn't, but that he wouldn't. And then all of a sudden, the Vainilla Gorilla is there, and Tommy Two Scoops took the opportunity to grab the mask gimmick.
El Scupo making the debut as well on the DCCW. This is actually quite a feat, man.
New shirt.
In the live chat with us, Charlie 50, he and El Grande making his El Rey debut. Those two will be joining us this Saturday night at the historic El Rey Theater. They will take on Sky High in what is finally a true-fledged fan favorite versus fan hated, because Charlie 50 and El Grande are booty, and Sky High is going to draw the way that right there Pollo Del Mar draws.
This is actually going to be a beautiful thing. My fellow Salaman, as well as El Grande, making his DCCW taping. El Rey.
Yeah, it's his TV debut. He's done a bunch of the live stuff with us. He did Border Wars with us, which was really great. He was with us at Portales a couple weeks ago when we did the Eastern New Mexico tailgate gimmick. But excited to have him now on television with the return to Saturdays. Joel Ruda was ringside.
Joel Ruda making his presence well known. You got El Pollo Del Mar and then Joel Ruda, two managers on the just
managers. I think they're scouting. Both of them are
scouting. Yeah,
but for
scouting.
Very different things.
Two scouters scouting.
Well, and there's not enough going on in the ring. I mean, you got 2 man hunks right here with the Vainilla Gorilla, which if either of you guys ever figure out who that is, please let me know. And then Tommy Two Scoops as well, who, by the way, won't be with us this Saturday. He's in Phoenix. He had a prior booking. So there's a big shoes to be filled on this card. We know Saleh won't be able to do it, so I wonder who will. It's going to be an exciting one. Also, the return of Chris Watson this upcoming Saturday night. Get ready for that, boys.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be a great thing. Like how New Mexico is it's under an athletic commission, and sometimes I get a peek on the paperwork just to make sure every single one of our professional wrestlers are ready to go and make sure we haven't missed anyone. I saw one, you get to see everyone with their real names, but then I saw one signed Vanilla Gorilla. I thought it was a rib, but no, that seems to be his birth name.
Okay, that's not healthy. It's not a healthy thing. Jaden Monroe looking healthy, and it was not interesting. He went from money to marvelous, boys. It is a complete kind of reimagining of who he is as a professional wrestler. I haven't seen a single thing from him that meets that adjective, though. Marvelous is not what he has been in or around the ring.
Marvelous is a beautiful thing. It's also in the eye of the beholder, but not to mention, El Scoop was given the business to Vanilla Gorilla, by the way.
Yep.
This is quite a beautiful feat. Man, I actually felt that elbow before myself, and those things help.
Uno Scoop.
Oh no, El
Scoop
Scupo Uno.
Those scoop.
Nice
What's
running.
scoops in Spanish? I don't know.
I don't know. That was a nice running shoulder, by the way. Money Monroe didn't want to be part of this match, but making himself known in this match.
Oh,
you know what? I support that.
You pointed out earlier, it's anything he can do to keep his distance from Pollo Del Mar, who is there, amongst kind of, I don't want you guys want to call it the dissolve that have been Jaden Monroe and Zamaya as of recent. Is Pollo Del Mar like in the waiting, looking to fill the void that exists in that world? There's going to be a lot more developments coming from that. Pollo Del Mar joining us this weekend at Duke City Championship Wrestling. That's Saturday the 15th, the historic El Rey Theater.
It's going to be a great show. A beautiful thing, in fact. Going to be very, very nice. But just Vanilla Gorilla holding his own against El Scupo, by the way. This is, I'm not surprised.
This is pretty solid so far. It's just, you got two guys in there with luchador masks. Not seeing a whole lot of luchador stuff. I mean,
let's get in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's not been the traditional expectation lucha wise, but I mean the crowd was there throughout this one. Obviously, when Two Scoops is in the ring, the crowd responds accordingly to it. And the Vanilla Gorilla, I think, is pretty obvious, just deserves to be hated.
I don't know. It seems to be a little bit, there's kind of like a misunderstanding there. Vanilla Gorilla just seems to be someone on a mission, doing as he's told, making his presence known. But you got El Scupo, who just leaves wreckage behind every time he's in that ring. So it's that kind of crazy seeing Vanilla holding his own against El Scupo.
This past weekend, boys, I went to Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling. You're familiar with that. They do a little 3-day gimmick in a row up there in Denver, and I caught their Friday night show. They did it at this bar downtown. It was a really good showing. Duke City Championship Wrestling competitor Stanley Logan was up there. So, yeah, watched him work a little bit. He's got a lot of talent. I think the world knows that. We're excited to have him back in 2026. The conversation was about Two Scoops, though. That was, as I introduced myself to, workers and individuals up there, and, hey, my name is Fred Slow, NWA New Mexico, and they say, oh, that's Two Scoops.
Yeah.
So it is not unknown what he does in the world of professional wrestling, not just here in New Mexico, but all around the country.
I agree.
Mask comes off, and now Scoops is on a roll.
So
it's like the mask was restricting his capabilities.
There's a lot of strength in that ring.
There it is. One scoop.
Yeah. Saleh and I always refer to it as like man meat.
Man meat.
People love to see the man meat get in the ring. Not a lot of chops, just fine. Hey, Jaden didn't want any part of it, but he can't stay out of it now.
Is that Pollo trying to save Marvelous Monroe out there from being getting himself,
When you saw the positioning on Pollo, right there behind Monroe.
Did notice that.
Good placement. Okay, so he went from the headband, the mask to the head. Kind of, it's on his head.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh,
the headband is very good. This winding up
excessive.
It's not excessive. It's fine.
I felt that, and that windup does exactly what it needs to. I've
It,
felt that before. Oh yeah,
yeah, it's
there's no turning back once you feel that.
that's it, man.
I don't know Two Scoops' record in Duke City Championship Wrestling, but he wins more of them than he loses.
Oh man, I just had that. I need
Definitely.
to have that pulled up from now on. That's what I need to do. I
It's on
have
the-
that record somewhere.
Well, it's on the thing. It's on the website.
By the way, shout out to the real Trevor Murdoch who's joined us on our Instagram.
I'm
It's good
a
to see
big
you
Trevor
get there.
Murdoch guy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what they're doing in St. Louis is, or Missouri, is as good as any pro wrestling right now. Yeah, they got it figured out there in the Midwest.
I agree. Anything and everything that he does, I'm
Mhm.
watching and I'm supporting. I love it. But yeah, it's good to see you, brother. We're hoping you're well. Now that was the first match from the episode 14 on the hard reset. El Scupo / Two Scoops getting the win over Vanilla Gorilla with the help of Marvelous Monroe and El Pollo Damar hanging out right out there. There's something going on out there. I believe we're going to let them cook a bit. There's something going on.
All right, I got
Just saying.
I got the 2025 stats right here. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Two Scoops has had 6 matches with Duke City Championship Wrestling. He's won 5 of them.
Oh, wow.
One he lost was oh man, I'm trying to remember.
It was tag team. He lost the tag team
Yes,
championship. Yep.
yes, it was. To Pretty City, that's right.
Yeah, we got some dudes who kind of lose a lot. Ricky Rebels lost 4 times. Fallen Grace lost every single match she's ever had. She's 0 for 3. I mean, he's at the top tier of doing it well. Obviously, currently leading all of it is Devin Reno, has had 7 matches and has been victorious in 5 of them this year. So there you go.
Wow.
That's right.
Also, if you guys don't mess with cagematch.net, I mean, it's about
Yeah,
as good
I
as-
actually use that for research. Some
we submit everything there. And we also, with our NWA partnership, we get really good submittal portal to PWI. So there's just a ton of resources out there. Brian Idol was named to the top 500 this year. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I saw that.
Good.
Yeah, but a really fun mention of Duke City Championship Wrestling and his time as the 6'6" champion. So
That's good stuff.
Now we're getting ready to come up to the. Do you want to talk about the card, or should we go into the that?
yeah, we can play. So this upcoming Saturday, it is going to be as good of a one as you can find in one. Put out the more traditional match card, or excuse me, promo poster for this one. It is you versus Manny Lemons, for sale versus Manny Lemons. It's a champion versus champion for the Duke City Championship Wrestling title. Your first opponent as champion for sale will be against the current 66 champion and what I might call the best indie wrestler in the entire country, Manny Lemons. How scared shitless are you?
I'm just seeing this right now for the first time, and it's a good thing I have a delay on feelings and thoughts right now. So my thoughts is nothing, and my feelings is nothing. But Manny Lemons, I felt him. I faced him before in the ring. He's actually beaten me 1, 2, 3. No, I beat him.
Yeah, I was
Take your
gonna
time.
say.
I beat him. Like I said, it's a delay, but all I remember is I felt the lemon drop, and that hurts. That's why I didn't remember who won, because of that. The lemon drop is something not to be messed with. Also, anything he is the best of the zest. He is the reason. He is all the things that he calls himself to be plus more. This is going to be a very physical match. I'm trying to figure out now what I'm going to do against him. It's going to get physical. Let's get physical. Physical.
Yeah, he is a better pro wrestler than you. He's a better person than you. He has more friends than you. He's liked by the fans more. His shoot job is cooler than your shoot job.
Wanna bet?
There's some things I know.
Wanna bet? I don't know. I beg to differ, man.
And aside from being the Duke City Championship Wrestling champion, which is the only accolade you hold currently over him that he doesn't have, he now has an opportunity to take it from you. I'm excited for what I believe will be the shortest reign as champion in our company's history. You losing to Manny Lemons this upcoming Saturday night. Let's go.
Not to mention, we've seen this situation before where the Route 66 champion comes up challenge for the heavyweight title. This is an opportunity for Manny to be the first one to be double champion in DCCW.
I'll make him vacate that other, whichever one he doesn't want. He just give it up. We'll have a tournament. We'll do something.
I love that you're booking yourself beyond the Saturday without me. You know what? Let's see
Good
how this
job,
feels, man. It's
Sale.
gonna be
That's
it's a thing that like a nice magician, man. Like a nice magician, man. There's always something up my sleeve. But at the same time, I know that he's gonna bring it. I know that he's gonna he's been on a different gear lately, and I just want to fight.
You don't wear sleeves. Charlie 50 and the TV debuting El Grande versus Sky High. We talked about a little bit earlier. Sky High, the Albuquerque natives returning for the holiday weekend, which is going to be a lot of fun for they in their hometown. You know, that crowd comes out and supports. Look for that one to not only have action in the ring, but outside the ring. It is two big bruisers versus two high flyers. It is Cursive versus Print. It is going to be about as good of a matchup as you will find. Excited for that tag team.
That's gonna be high flying, but also well grounded. Charlie 50 El Grande, those two don't play as well. So Sky High's got a lot. They got a long, tall hill to climb, but at the same time, they're gonna bring it every time. They got tools, they got everything, but at the same time, do not underestimate Charlie 50 and El Grande.
Lonzo returns for the second consecutive TV taping here in Albuquerque. The native who does live in Idaho, does work with Black and Blue, is about it. Black and Blue? That's not right. What am I saying?
I don't know. Iowa, by the way.
Yeah, Iowa. Did I say Idaho? I'm screwing the whole promo up.
It could be Ohio. It could be
Black and Brave. That's
over there. I don't know.
From Davenport. He's come back. So anyway, half of the building was his fan base, it felt like last time, and he's going to take on Chris Watson, who I caught up with in Portales when we ran the tailgate gimmick for Eastern, and he's not the Chris Watson we've historically known. This is a bad man. He tried his absolute best to come in, and he had, he's got some pretty ravishing good looks. He's a handsome guy. He looks like a pro wrestler. The crowd falls in love with him, and he's not that anymore. He's grown the beard out. He's let it go a little bit. He's not really working off his physique and his effort. He's working off his anger and his aggression. So let's watch him as he returns to town, and I don't believe he's going to be the baby that he once was. He's going to bring an energy that, hopefully for Lonzo and his fans, they're going to be able to calm down. But that dude is going hard right now on his independent circuit, and he's not doing it in a kind way.
Fun fact: I actually plan to sit down with Lonzo shortly, and I'm gonna put an interview out with him this week.
Oh, good.
Before the show, and so we get to hear from this guy and his reaction of wrestling at home. So stay tuned for that as well.
This match by request, Dirty Dan asked for Johnny Magna. This is because Johnny Magna just hates him. I can't figure it out. I don't know what they did to each other, but Dirty Dan is not backing down from the fight. He came to the front office. We said yes. Okay. So look for these two to go against each other one-on-one. A lot of experience in Johnny Magna. He's now been at it for almost 2 consecutive years here with Duke City Championship Wrestling. And Dirty Dan, who's coming straight out of the dungeon, and he's put in a ton of work to kind of perfect his pro wrestling approach. And this is by far the most significant match in his young career.
Dirty Dan is a brave soul to take on somebody like Johnny Magna. He understands that this is a man who knocks people out with a slap, right? Johnny Magna going on power slap. And
number 10 in the world.
Number 9 now.
Number 9 in the world.
Number 9 now.
First, I screwed up the Black and Brave promo, and then I screwed up the world ranking in power slap. I'm literally
it literally just happened last night. It literally just happened last night.
I saw the video. The guy
won. Woo! Just one.
It was like when you ever see those old World War II videos where like Nazi statues just fall down? That's what it looked like.
Wow.
It was terrifying.
It was terrifying.
Can you say that on YouTube? No, who cares?
Brian Idol takes. Why can't you say that? That's what it looked like.
I don't know.
Brian Idol takes on Turbo Tony. Brian Idol recently lost the 66 title to Manny Lemons. And he then made his presence felt in the main event, helping Saleh Taylor for sale take the title from Hobo Hank. I think it's the first time we've ever had 2 title changes in a show, which was just crazy. And Brian Idol doesn't have any interest in getting that championship back. Apparently, he has interest in running through all the fan favorites, and Turbo Tony is first on the list.
This is going to be a very physical, demanding match because even though these two are capable and 2 of the top professional wrestlers we have, these two just want to fight as well. Turbo Tony's going to have to defend himself. he's going to have to dig his feet in, dig his toes in, and just defend. Brian Idle's on another gear as well. Brian Idle's ready to tear through. He's been making the news lately, and he's not holding back his words. He's not holding back his actions. He's
You're talking about you're talking about with that national championship.
Oh man, let's go. Oh, do not piss off Brian Idle where it matters, dude. I'm telling you.
He's still in that
He will
mindset.
pay for it.
He's still in it. But you also can't cut out Turbo Tony. Turbo Tony is not one to back down from a fight. From the East Coast to the Southwest Coast, he is one to throw down. So this is the match to watch, I'd say.
Because For Sale is a coward, he has sent Ronan to fight Hobo Hank. He is not willing to grab a rematch from Hobo Hank. He's definitely not willing to do it one-on-one, but he's willing to put his right-hand man, which is Ronan, up against Hobo Hank, and we're going to see that match. Now, Hobo Hank, of course, will have another shot at reclaiming his Duke City Championship Wrestling title against For Sale if he has it, and he won't because Manny Lemons will beat him this Saturday. So I'm sorry, Duke City Championship Wrestling fans, you won't get to see Hobo Hank get his revenge on For Sale. He'll just have to beat up Ronan and then never cross paths with For Sale again because he will not be champion after Saturday.
You know, it's a funny thing. You keep saying stuff like that, man. I just want to win just to spite you. But once again, damn, you put me against Manny Lemons.
You don't have a shot.
I have always a shot. I got family. I got friends. Believe it or not.
Yeah, you have a shot at getting help.
Yeah.
But more important, Ronan has a shot against Hobo. Hobo Hank has his pride hurt. You know, we are trained to get in there when we need to, and this is a good time. Ronan has a great chance to prove himself. Has a beautiful shot at like showing what he can do. This is a great time to let loose.
Is it a thing where he owes you money? Is that why he's doing all this?
We don't believe in money where it comes from, but it comes in handy.
I'll keep that in mind when we're handing out envelopes. If you're a hometown fan, you can come see Hometown Talent early. We're going to open the show with a big old triple threat. That's Sancho versus Triste versus Thunder. And what I didn't know, and I caught wind of this weekend via social media, this match may have started already. Looks as if these individuals got into it at the Thungeon, which is the official Duke City Championship Wrestling training partner. And I was not aware, as I was in Denver over the weekend for a Nuggets basketball game, and I apparently can't take my eye off of this company for more than 1 minute. Triste, who's been trouble all over this city for some time, is now decided to cause it here with Duke City Championship Wrestling, and we're not going to wait to see that one. We're going to start the night off with it.
This is going to be a beautiful thing. We got Sancho, who has everything to prove. Triste, who has a name to show off. He's been doing his thing all around. But you got Thunder once again defending his name. This is going to be quite a thing. Sancho, who's getting trained in the Thungeon, decided to throw the first punch.
All I heard in that video at the very end. Sorry, coach. Really? Like, really? To your own coach. This is how things are going. Sancho wants to be loved. He wants to be the best, but he's not going about it the right way. I don't know if he's pulling the right strings, whatever. Triste wants to cause havoc, and Thunder really he wants to just teach lessons all around. That's all this is about.
You got Triste getting ready to make his DCCW taping or camera debut.
He competed in one battle royal.
He was in the Battle Royal. Oh, snap. So welcome back to this day. Welcome back. I'm really excited to see how this is going to go about. This is going to be a beautiful thing.
I just pulled up the Instagram for Ruta Entertainment. Yes. As you are aware, Duke City Toys is bringing Sting to town. Saturday, December the 13th. That is your boy's birthday. It is also a big day in the history of pro wrestling because there'd only be like 3 more opportunities, right? So Sting is getting rid of the face paint gimmick at the end of this calendar year. And Duke City Toys, sponsor of Duke City Championship Wrestling, your destination for not just pro wrestling toys, but toys of all sorts here in Albuquerque. They are hosting Sting for a meet and greet. That is Saturday, December the 13th. It's at their shop on San Mateo. Follow them on Instagram. But you will get a chance. Albuquerque fans will also announce this at the big event on Saturday to meet Sting live and in person in the Crow gimmick before he retires it forever. So just an incredible effort by Leo and that team over there. I know they worked with Joel Ruda on bringing Sting out. It is as fun of a pro wrestling experience as you can have before the end of the year. We're not running that day. So if you want to go see Sting and then you want to go watch John Cena retire that night, you can have as good of a pro wrestling day as possible. And then you'll be just 2 short weeks away from our end of the year show, which I'm kind of kicking around the name Mini Mayhem for the new year, but we'll figure out that as well. But those are our big announcements before we return back to last week's episode.
All right.
So we're coming up on our main event of this show, which was another debut. You got Javi, who was formerly known as formerly with
NXT, yeah.
NXT, yeah.
Yeah, and this was one which waited, right? We had the show that got canceled in Rio Rancho. He was slated for that one, and we would have been his first match after his 90-day release period from NXT. He has worked some other indie promotions. Obviously, he's a guy that the NWA has had their eye on since his time leaving NXT. Also, I know he's got some stuff with AEW in the works, so he's a really talented guy, can super get it done. And for Ricky the Renegade Rebel, this is as big of a match as he had ever had professionally, because this is a guy who's done it in front of tens of thousands of fans at a time. And he was here at the Historic El Rey Theater with us. And the feedback he gave me after the show was as good of a crowd as he has ever experienced.
That's awesome. And if anybody hasn't noticed, you see in the back by the curtain, you've got our own Fred Slow and AJ. Is that AJ DeLeon?
Yeah.
So this is, I believe this was actually streamed live on our social medias, the free match of the night. So when you come to that, if you can't make it to the show, that's a bummer. But hey, you can always get one match out of the deal that night. So remember that. But again, trust me, wrestling is always better live. Buy those tickets. Trust me.
Yeah. Well, in that live stream match of the night, we try to do the ones that we think the fans are going to be most excited about, getting early, and there was a lot of buzz around Javi coming out here. Obviously, Ricky the Renegade Rebel has done such a great job developing as a professional wrestler. And, he's on a bit of a journey right now. And we're excited at the time when he can rejoin us. But, it was being able to get out there and tell the story live. And AJ and I, normally it's myself and Van Nunley on assignment during the show. AJ got to broadcast his first match, so it was a really fun experience to have a very good local comedian with our very good local pro wrestling. So always take advantage of that stuff through our social media outlets.
I love this style of just 2 grown men with hair slinging everywhere. It feels nostalgic almost.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the days when wrestlers were always the ones who had long hair, old school Triple H, etc.
Before they had to lose it, yeah. 1, 2.
Before the hairline started growing like Sean, well,
and speaking of Sean, part of this match is, and the super kick is not what the super kick used to be, but I don't know if I've seen a better one than
I was waiting
right
for
on
that.
cue, Fred.
Oh man.
I'm pretty good at this thing. And I mean, you see it there. He couldn't shake not just the cobwebs out of his own heads. He couldn't shake the cobwebs out of the building after that kick. And Javi is able to not just, after he lands it, talk to the crowd, reset himself and go. But Ricky the Renegade Rebel wanted anything else to happen because he was just leaning into that kick for too long. But it was, it was about as impressive a pro wrestling move I've seen in the El Rey period.
This is such a great match. I know I have to talk more, but I'm just really enjoying watching this match. You have Ricky Renegade's brawler-esque style coming against, Javi's. Javi has a bit of a graceful approach to it, and it's really, really cool seeing these 2 styles clash on this.
You see Rusty Rutherford right there, ringside, taking all those photos the way he does. We got 2 new photographers coming in for the next show, so we're going to have a lot of different approaches to the stills.
Jeez, man. That always makes me so nervous to get out there that close to the lights. We already had one instance with the lights that night already, so.
He just landed on him full body, and you're worried about the lights.
Tricky stuff. It's, he just. It's just a flesh wound. It's fine.
Yeah, and it's hard to go over the commentary here because we don't put the audio up on the, as we're doing this, but like those super kicks, those kicks, those chops, like right here, you're going to see another one. Like those come
Mhm.
across on the broadcast as
Yes.
loud as anything. And with Pollo Del Mar and Fernando and the mayor of downtown, as they're bringing this to you, they're really letting this match talk for itself. And I thought it was a really smart way to put the product out. It felt like pro wrestling.
Pro wrestling.
I mean, that's what we do here, man. This
Oh, nice job, Breaker.
biggest goal is to
Caleb.
make it unlike the rest.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I think there's some indie companies that do. NWA is number one. I think NWA does their
Watch the
television
dust.
I told you I spent some time at Rocky Mountain Pro over this past week. I think they do a really good television product too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but the thing that we're creating here, and you can just kind of see the quality of itself. It is, it's an important effort in the art that is pro wrestling. Oh, there we go. Work the hand.
This is really great stuff. Javi adding a lot to
Mhm.
like just watching this, even adding a lot to how we do a show and like put together working a match, how one could work and how one should work.
Well, when
Focus on the head like that, that's a beautiful thing to see.
normally we have these. This little inside pro wrestling. Normally, we have these runners for the show. Michael Frankel's one. We have these guys who go and they'll pick you up from the airport. They'll take you to the hotel, and we do all these things. But with Javi, because we've been working the deal for so long, I went and scooped him up from the airport. And the first thing, oh, there we go. Good.
Hardest part of the ring right there.
Yeah, and he was like, any advice for tonight or whatever? He's like, how's the crowd? How's the whatever go? The only advice I have for you is remember we're at 6,000 feet. Like,
Yeah, that
breathe,
elevation
brother.
gets you.
Yeah.
A lot of people, athletes, football, baseball, etc. They have so much issue when they go up, to a certain elevation. I mean, we went down to Portales, and the difference is I want to say 1,600 feet elevation. Even that can affect things. But he handled it really well. I mean, look at these guys go. Ricky Rebel about to come out of his pants every time.
Set up here, and this is if I thought the match was at a advantage Ricky Rebel point at all throughout the night when I was doing the social media commentary, I thought it was right there. The heroes, I thought he's gonna have to do everything right because Ricky on his best day can beat Javi on his worst day. And I thought he was maybe arching up to that right here. And I think the crowd thought that too, and again, we can't get on the broadcast, but every blow that Ricky would land, the crowd would let him hear about how much they disapproved of it. And then, like I said, you're going to see a little bit of a comeback here from Javi in a second, but it ends up just being wildly good.
These two are just, dude, they're just working.
Going at it, man.
Yeah, man.
Do you guys see Ellie here in the front? The super fan who sits in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her birthday's coming up. Big happy birthday!
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we all went to Monday Night Raw. Last Monday, I guess that makes sense, right?
Yep.
Ellie sat with For Sale and I in our suite out there at the Rio Rancho Event Center, and just took in pro wrestling, and it kind of makes you remember all the reasons why we fell in love with it as kids too. So we had a lot of fun with her.
She wanted nothing to do with me.
Nothing.
I don't think anybody wanted anything to do with you there.
Chelsea Dawson was with us, and she wanted nothing to do with Chelsea.
Yes.
But like Two Scoops, yes. Like Turbo Tony, yes. Like Thunder, yes.
John walks up, he looks at Saleh, he's like, "Who are you?"
Exactly. Oh, like, by the way, nice.
It's like until you put up your fists and step in the ropes, I won't know you.
The best part of going to Raw the other day, because like you sat with us too, Kevin, or Vice. I'm sorry, whatever gimmick name you're using.
Thank you.
But
Thanks for trying.
You're like first to everything we ever do. Like we're setting up the ring, you're the first guy there. Like you're setting up the digital, you're the first guy there. Like we're doing like this live stream, you're the first guy there. Monday Night Raw, Kevin shows up dead ass last. I'm here, boys.
Traffic was a thing, and whatever.
He was like, I don't care if I see CM Punk.
Normally I go to the parking up right by the door, but no, I had to turn around because I don't have a parking placard. You got to find a spot elsewhere, way out in the freaking boondocks, and don't get me cussing on this show.
You know where my placard was? Right there in the windshield.
I hate you.
VIP, brother. We went to that Nuggets game on Saturday, and I did have the VIP parking or whatever, and like I was looking at the GA. Oh, big snap!
Half and half, wasn't it?
Oh, was it a half and half?
I think it was a half and half.
Yeah,
Couldn't
Javi
see. It was so much hair.
Dude.
We gotta have Javi back.
Dude, we do. Special note, by the way, the entrance music that he had for himself is actually his song.
Yeah.
He made it himself with his band. I think that's awesome. If you go look him up, that's man's got a voice that makes metalheads just. I won't say it on air, but go nuts.
Uh-oh.
He his shoot wife is Tatum Paxley. Do you guys know who that is?
Really?
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
wrestler.
Yeah, I do.
And there's like a lot of talent in that family.
And that is a wrap on that episode. Javi takes the win, but not without a lot of effort. So
Here's a good note from Angela where she says she's easily entertained by Pollo Del Mar on commentary. Yes, the world agrees with you 100%.
The champion of managers.
Also, I mean, there's a ton of behind the scenes stuff. Pro wrestling's not just the 3 hours or 2 hours and 15 minutes that we put on, once every other month, but it's there's a ton of production that goes into it. And as bright of a mind as any is Pollo Del Mar, the dialed in on what works in pro wrestling.
Here's a fun behind the curtain from me. Pollo was calling another show last night, as Pollo is in high demand. All these other shows. And Pollo got to call one of my brother's match last night. And this week coming up, Pollo's going to call my match. It's a really cool thing.
I'm going to definitely get on commentary this week because, first of all, I want to be far away from you because of the shenanigans of last.
Hey, man, you stuck your nose at something they shouldn't have. I'm just saying. Man.
Is that what happened? Or did I get drug off the floor after I got ambushed?
You drug someone else off the floor because I don't know what happened.
Fred,
she was trying to make sure that the shoulders are down. She was trying to make sure, ref could
Fred,
see.
I'll get you a seat at my table. Nobody goes near my table unless they really want trouble, or unless they want to come out to Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, which I may do for Saleh if he.
I'd walk out.
Off, so
I'd rock that.
Yeah.
I need
the hardest.
I'll have you go out to what in the butt. That's sorry.
All right, here we go, boys. Just in case no one saw it.
By the way, this was
so Johnny Magna. This is just off my Instagram on my computer, so you guys can kind of get the vibe here.
That dude was talking.
Yeah.
Yes.
This wasn't it. I thought that was it.
No, that's not the slap. That's the trash talking.
Oh,
that's up to you if you want to drop so many F-bombs on here. It's a family show, right?
No, I would not do that. But he, like, Johnny Magna tells you, like, he's a bad human being.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bad
This
dude.
isn't it either.
Yeah, well,
right there.
We'll have to find, there it is.
Oh man.
Don't.
I see the gift there. Like, damn.
That follow through.
That poor human
He got
being.
knocked out.
God, that's so scary. He's just so tough. He's just the toughest guy you've ever seen.
This is a guy who
It's
wanted to be a pro wrestler on top of this. Like, who has that level of insanity that they would do all this?
He's too tough. He's just the toughest guy in the whole world.
Oh, then this better. This feels
right.
right.
It's BS.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Similar
mirror image.
I don't know if you watched the first real show that we did for this one, but I had something for that was really good, and I'll have to show you later, or you can look back on it.
Feels right.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the episode, a couple episodes behind, but just don't fire me for it.
Everyone I've ever fired is vocal about it. I don't know what else to say.
Hey, I like my job, but I'm still gonna talk trash about my boss. It's out of love.
Can't wait to hear about the new Vice podcast, the Tell All.
Oh man,
there's a lot of support in the world of pro wrestling, and Kevin receives a lot of it. So how about that? This Saturday It is a beautiful thing. It is at the historic El Rey Theater. Tickets are available, dccwtickets.com. There are a lot less that were available before I left for Denver. So we did at Raw, we did a really fun thing where we papered the parking lot with a bunch of advertising. Obviously, kind of the 10 days before a wrestling show, sales really go. I'm not going to share the report with you, but I'm going to tell you if you don't get them, like right now, you're going to be in a tough spot because every seat will sell out. We're so fortunate to be able to say that every show. And then I do believe GA is going to be tight on this one. So people are excited about it. Then one more show to end the year. We're going to do that December the 27th. We'll make a big announcement about that at the next show as well. And don't forget, Duke City Toys has Sting December the 13th. So there's a ton going on in the world of pro wrestling. Boys, that's all from me. Do you need anything else?
So I have a note on the GA if I can. So
Yeah.
we put it's right around the corner from Veterans Day, and we put a bunch of tickets up for vet ticks.
Yeah.
Those are about gone.
Are they?
They were about 100 to start. Now it's less than 20. It's probably about 5 by now. So yeah, GA is going to be really tight. So get your seats, folks, because that may be the best way to see the show. It always is, but
yeah, the VIP tables up top, there's only 2 left. Yeah, I'm looking at everything with you, Kevin. You're absolutely right. Yeah, just not a ton of seats left. And with that said, that vet ticks gimmick that we do is really good. I'm not sure how familiar everyone is with that. We don't charge veterans to come, but part of the vet ticks deal is I don't know if they have to or if they choose to, I don't know which, but they always take like the coolest selfies like with their groups at the stuff, and it goes on like this like all the vet ticks like website stuff and social media stuff, and then they send them to us. So we always get a ton of cool memories of people who've served the country and
yeah,
how
when they get sent to us, no, that's not required. People just do it.
It's awesome.
That's how I go see Ice Wolves games, believe it or not.
Vet ticks.
Yeah, that's how I used to.
I had to cancel broadcasting for the Ice Wolves on Saturday because we have wrestling.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are we going to do? I go, ask Van. I don't know.
Do you mind if I put a cheap plug here?
What's that? Oh, sorry, guys. My reception's.
Yeah. Thanks, boss. As always, Freddie, just
Irish exit. But that's a good thing, man. Any last words, my friend?
So I wanted to just throw this out there. So I still have my podcast with certain talent here. I will be releasing one tonight with Class that I got to sit down with. I'll be sitting down with Lonzo here before long, and there's a lot of other talent that I could sit down with, and I'll leave it up to the fans. You know, if anybody wants to get a hold of me, say, hey, how about sit down with this person? Let them know more about them. Let me know. Because they all love to share stories that people are going to hear out there. So,
well, I could dig it. Don't forget, we have a beautiful thing coming up this Saturday, the 15th, at the beautiful historic El Rey Theater. Doors open at 6. First bell's at 7. All Wreaking Havoc, right 7:01. It's going to be a good day. Beautiful thing. Appreciate y'all so much for joining with us. Please be well. We will have one more episode coming out, special episode of Real Show this week. Look out for that, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Be well. Be safe. We'll see you.